Powered by Virginia Radio.
You hear me, right? I was about to throw him on the spot, make him open up the show without telling him. But he failed. What's going on, everybody? It's A. Monty here with A. Chill. It's just a podcast with another week, another episode. Hey, man, we have the guys back and the girl. Well, we don't have both girls, but T said she wasn't feeling too good, so we're going to miss you, T. But we had to, show had to go on.
Yeah.
But Taylor's here. Eric's here. So welcome back, guys. Hello. Eric, hurry up.
What? What's up? What's up to the whole wide world? This is Just Ed.
He is failing today.
I'm putting everybody in,
That's why you had a whole song to do that.
But I was vibing to the song. It's hard to work and
Yeah.
vibe.
That song was.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard, and it was my first time listening to the song.
Give him a break, man. Let him tag. Get everybody to
You know
tag.
what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Do your
I mean,
thing,
I
man.
know
Do your
tag,
thing.
but you know what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get everybody in here. I didn't
Loud
even now
facts.
put me on game. I didn't know you could
Loud
tag
facts.
every group.
Thanks for that shout out.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
It's the loud.
All right, well, I'll get through the announcements real quick. Shoot, what do I have?
Failed.
Okay, yeah, you got me there. All right, well, until the rest of the year, I'm gonna be doing in-studio videos along with a recording mix and master for 200. So if you want to get on that deal, hop on that deal. I'll be doing it until the end of the year. So can't beat it, guys. It's literally a steal. It's putting a lot of work on myself, but hey, I'm trying to look out, and I'm trying to. Every time I do a video, I always do something to increase my skills with editing. So I don't mind doing them for a lower price. It helps me increase my skills with editing, So, but yeah, Audible Heat. Make sure you guys are booking. Use my code AMonty10. You can get 10% off your sessions. Audibleheat.com. Music Sports League. We did the show, the playoffs. Shout out to B Menace. We went on to Wavy News the other day. We went on to the Hampton Road show and he performed. We presented him the title. I got to be on TV. Woo! So that was fun. That was cool. It was a really dope experience though. Being in like a real like broadcasting station and like where they like really do TV stuff is really inspiring. Honestly, it was one of the most inspiring experiences I was ever able to be a part of. It did seem like they were just ready to get it done and over with and move on, which I get it. That's show business, but it was still a really cool experience to be in there. Yeah, that's really. I don't really got too much.
Dan, that's how they treated you.
Oh, and then Rich G. Yeah, Rich G's having an event. Just talk about it a little bit more real quick. I don't know.
The ugly sweater party, man. December 9th, man. Make sure y'all pull up. Rich G Productions. He does all of our flyers and all that good stuff for us. You know what I'm saying? He's a big part of Power by Virginia. You know what I'm saying? My main guy. He's part of this network. So
yeah.
if you could pull up with
He
your
make
ugly
flyers,
sweater
right?
December 9th, man.
He be making the flyers, right?
He makes all your flyers.
Yeah,
man.
all the flyers
Well,
y'all
not-
be seeing me post.
Yeah. He gets him and Washko basically because he be using a lot of Washko work. You know what I'm saying? To make some of your flyers. Yeah, definitely.
Facts. But yeah, shout out to Rich G. That's really all I got for announcements. But yeah, so today, let Eric write the topics.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole time I'm listening, deja vu hit me. It hit me hard just now. Like this already happened.
Did you see the future, bro?
Yeah, I did. You know the crazy thing about it though?
You're a time traveler.
No, not even that. Not even that. Not even the time
Sound
travel.
like Barney Cupcakes.
You know what I'm saying? not even. No, I ain't gonna do that. Not even a time traveler, man. But like, it felt like I've already been here before. And
What a Marcus.
with this deja vu, you know what came with that? Me winning this tonight's Powerball.
Oh, this is what? Okay, I like how you went into that. Okay. Go ahead,
Right?
continue.
Right?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
You
it.
liked it.
Wait, isn't that Powerball like something billion right now?
1.9 billion, ladies and gentlemen. With
How in the hell do they have the money to just give out 1 point something?
I don't
billion?
Because everybody keeps buying lottery tickets every day.
and they're not just buying like one ticket or two tickets.
They're buying like 100 tickets, 200 tickets. Yeah, there's people spending a lot of money on these tickets. That's how.
That-
Every time they buy, the pot goes higher.
And it's a crazy feeling because, like, I gotta ask y'all, what would y'all do if y'all won tonight?
If I were to go play that and I won that tonight, first of all, I'm leaving the state. I'm out. I'm coming back. Relax. I'm out for like a month because if I don't leave, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get robbed. I'm just not gonna stay here.
Honesty is key.
I'm being real. I mean, are
Honesty
you
is
not
key.
gonna leave the state? Come on, bro.
I mean, but why do you feel like you're gonna get killed or robbed? I mean,
We're in
you don't
Virginia.
have to announce yourself no more. You can be anonymous.
I get that, but it's like I'm just gonna leave the state for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave the state for a little bit. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna go see both of my brothers.
That's
I'm
what
gonna go
it
to
is.
Illinois I'm gonna go fly to Illinois, say what's up to my brother. Go fly to Texas, say what's up to my other brother for Christmas. I'll come back after New Year's. That's all I'm saying. I'll come back after New Year's, and then I'll come back and we're gonna really build something special.
Go have some fun first.
Yeah, with all the things that I've been doing, all of the things that I've been involved with would get funded by me. Straight up facts. Everything that I'm involved with, million to you, million to you, million to you. Let's get it popping. Everything that I'm involved with.
That's a threat right there, boy. That's a threat on Virginia. Because that's a lot of innovation right there, and there's a lot of motivation. So I would love to see it. What about you, Miss Tay? If you won tonight, what would you...
See, I'm the total opposite, bro. Like, if I was to win tonight, I'd probably, more than likely, I'd just live life like I would have normally tomorrow if I didn't win.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I won today, I'm
going to have to sit on it for a little bit.
I'm going to be disrespectful. I'm going to go to work for like 2 weeks. I'm going to be the, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the standard guy, going on time, leave on time. But after that, I'm
See,
getting
well,
real
maybe that's
disrespectful.
what it is. I
Staying
ain't gonna be
here.
dis-
Huh?
Now this isn't just like a couple million that y'all
Cause
want.
you gotta wait for
Y'all are gonna walk away with probably $900 something million.
See, but this is
And
just
you
like
gonna
what you
go
were
live-
saying before. Like, you got to plan.
Yeah,
like,
you got to wait. Like, have you not seen
I
the movie
get-
Lottery
I
Ticket?
can't
I
just
get that,
jump
but
and do something.
You see what
I
happened
feel
to
you,
Bow
but
Wow?
listen, you now have the money to go do whatever it is, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but you got to wait on it. The government ain't going to be like, oh, well, here's a check.
I know
All right, well, I'm going to get my passport and
Yeah, you know
everything
what I'm saying? You got to
situated
plan.
first.
All right, sorry. You
'Cause
said
I
if we
wanna
got
get
them,
out
if
of
we
the
won it
United
tonight.
States.
All right,
Yeah,
so
if you
if I
won
won
it
it
tonight-
tonight and then I had to go pick up the whatever, go get my check, wait for my
You
check,
got to go to Richmond.
whatever. Then I'll go fucking drive to
See,
Richmond
you're
and then
not
I'm
even
out.
playing. You don't even know where to go.
Yo,
You
he
go,
following you. He on your ass
Yeah,
right
boy,
now.
you-
going.
boy, you going to go to 7-Eleven. They going to rob your ass for real. Like, nah, you got to know what you're doing with it.
I'm be out. Because first of all, I really don't play the lottery, so I don't. Yeah, if I were to win, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to. My parents would know. I would just be like, hey, let's go take a ride and we'll go cash that shit out, and then you guys just ain't gonna see me for the next few months.
Okay, do you have, let me ask you this. Do you have an ignorant buy? Like, you just being ignorant. What would be your ignorant buy? Because everybody has one.
A house, land,
That's not ignorant. That's smart.
No, really.
but it's gonna be an ignorant buy with the house that I built on it.
Really?
Fuck yeah. You kidding me, dude? I'm gonna build a dream house on that land. I'm gonna buy the land, and I'm gonna build like fucking 5 houses. Tell my family to move
Well,
in.
the house is going to be
Yeah,
the
that's
ignorant
not- I wouldn't
buy,
say
Yeah, the
not
house. I'm
land.
sorry. The house is gonna be the
I
ignorant.
wouldn't
buy.
see, that's not ignorant. See,
It's gonna be an ignorant build, motherfucker. I'm gonna build that motherfucker. That's gonna be specific.
But it's
to my
still,
detail,
man, go ahead. Let me hear yours, because I'm going to show him what
What's
an
gonna
ignorant.
be in this dream house?
Yeah,
man?
you know what I'm saying? You
Yo,
gonna have like a
first of
Never
all, my
Neverland
studio-
ranch, like MJ?
So look, my studio is gonna be strictly underground. Okay, there's gonna be like a whole downstairs section that's gonna lead to like a game room type of chill environment, whatever. Then that's gonna lead to like a whole hallway that's gonna lead into the studio
You get the
area.
MTV
And then,
cribs, like
but look,
the
but check it.
extravagant.
But there's gonna be like an outside kind of going, downstairs path into the studio
got a lot of
too.
hallways.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of hallways.
How? It's going into like a
You
main
done made
area.
3 lefts already.
No, look.
He told
So
you
you
to
get,
be ignorant.
so look, you get the main area where like the chill area, right? And then there's gonna have a door that's gonna lead to the hallway. That's gonna be where the studio's at. In that hallway, there's gonna be another door right here that's gonna lead to the upstairs way that you can go from the outside, so that motherfuckers don't gotta walk through my house to get to my studio. You know what I'm saying? And then in that same hallway, you get to the end. That's where the booth is. But if you go to the left, then that's where the studio room is. And then the booth's gonna be at the end of the hallway, and you can see it's gonna be
I can see how that turned to an ignorant buy, because Lord have mercy.
because
boy.
it's gonna be like a really expensive studio.
Yeah,
too. Like that whole jank is gonna be decked
It
out.
sounds like it's gonna
LEDs
take.
in that bitch. I want to have a projector on that hoe.
It sounds like it's gonna take 15 minutes to get there.
So
Like, you're gonna have to sit in the.
you gonna have to drive up my long ass driveway to get to hell yeah.
Oh, you petty.
You're going to end up staying there.
I'm never gonna leave.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have a pool in my bitch, a basketball court, indoor and out. I'm ignorant as fuck like that.
Okay, all right.
2 game rooms and a studio.
See,
Like,
maybe
why?
at first
For
I
what?
was just like, as soon as you said a home, I was like, all right, cool, that's not ignorant. But when you just put all that, it's still not ignorant, but boy, that's extra.
Cause like if I could have the opportunity to never leave my house unless I really have to, I'm doing it, bro.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Like the only time I want to leave is if I'm traveling to go do something productive. Otherwise, I just want to. I'll be in my studio. If I want to go to sleep, I'll just walk upstairs. I'll take the 10-minute walk.
Then be like, yo, what happened? You heard of Monty? Man, I thought he died like 2 years ago. Yeah, he had the crib. I get you. I understand.
I mean, but I'll be streaming and shit. People will see me. They just ain't going, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have security up the ass in that bitch. You have to have like 10 codes just to get in that bitch.
Floyd Mayweather type deal.
Just saying.
So, Miss Tay, what's your ignorant buy? Everybody has one. What's your ignorant buy? Something just total fantasy. Or ignorant, you know what I'm saying?
I would say an amusement park. I mean, you gotta have the whole, but it's weird because I don't want the roller coasters. Maybe not an amusement park, but I want to have like a circus, kind of. Like I like all the games. I want to have all the circus games on this large. Of course, I want large land, but that's not ignorant. I want a normal house. I don't want to go that extra like Monty, but I do want kind of like not a Neverland, but see, this make me sound creepy, bro. No, I don't like saying it out loud.
I'm definitely getting MJ vibes.
I definitely don't like saying it out loud, but I do.
Neverland.
Yeah.
Chill, just a podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Getting the giraffe, eating your breakfast in the morning type vibes.
Trying to have a zoo at your house?
No, really, I always wanted a zoo, bro. I love animals.
You gonna be like Joe Exotic in this bitch?
No.
Not Joe.
Please,
no. Not Joe.
We would love growing up.
Shout out to Joe, wherever you at. I think he's still locked up, ain't he?
Yeah,
Joe's still locked up. Man.
Carol Baskins in this bitch.
No, really. I always wanted a zoo, a little petting zoo type thing. I want the cotton candy every time
get some
I go.
horses and goats and shit.
See, but that's the thing when you think about the maintenance, and I'm gonna be rich. I can have somebody take care of that.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I want all that. I do.
What's your ignorant by?
A midget party.
Out of everything in the world?
Yeah, I mean, okay, not even gonna say that. I want like a Project X party.
Hold on. Can we rewind? Because you specifically said midget party.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. You ever seen like the Midgets of Atlanta or whatever like that?
Bro, no.
No? You ain't never seen the show?
No.
Now you seen the show?
Yeah.
Some of them be thick. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
like watching that show. I feel like
Why
it's
don't you
made
just
to make
like
it
order
fun.
you like a couple midget strippers and call it a day? Like why
Yeah. I would just want to go to like a, just something to.
So you want just like a whole group of them, like
just to see, you know what I'm saying? Just to see if they can dance and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But
you ain't trying to see more?
No.
Why not?
That's too extra.
That's
too extra.
So you want to sleep with a midget?
No, I wouldn't want to. I would just be like, damn, look at them go up that little pole. You know what I'm saying?
Taylor, would you sleep with a midget?
No, I can't.
Is it
like
the little hands?
It's being little in general.
Is it the
It just
foreheads?
feels really rapey. Like it's like I don't know. It's like It feels like a kid, bro.
But I see the same. So okay, see, I say the same thing about women when they be like, "Yeah, my baby daddy's 6'5", but I'm 4'11". That's
okay.
That's same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yes, it is.
I'm just so happy.
You don't feel like a kid, like a smaller kid. Like.
But if you
body.
put them next to each other, she's like at his knees.
But
What are
like
you talking about?
But like midgets, they kind of got like that newborn baby, kind of like toddler shape. You know, they feel
Wow.
like toddler.
Pudgy legs.
I would think so.
You see
don't
them
you think?
waddling? Ah, damn, I feel so bad saying this.
I guess she's not wrong. I mean, have you seen Wee Man? I mean,
Yeah. See, that's my opinion though. Because everybody.
But he's pretty wild though. I think that would be pretty
mean-
funny. That's why I said I would want like a Project X. I would get like probably like 25. No, I wouldn't say 25. Like 10 acres, and make something bigger than the Paloozas, bigger than Burning Man. Just one big ass Project X party.
so just like build a mansion just to wreck it.
Not even a mansion. I don't want no.
Build a big ass house just to wreck
Wouldn't
it.
even do that. All outdoors. It's all outdoors. You know what I'm saying? Like just
That's a lot
balls
to
to the
clean up.
wall.
That's and that's like that sounds
That is
like
a lot to
a
clean
death
up.
hazard ready to
No,
happen.
really.
I mean, but you would have to sign like consent forms because you know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Sign a waiver just.
You gotta sign. You have to sign a waiver. Whatever happens to you, motherfucker, that's on your own. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to do one of
I'm
them.
gonna just take to my big house in my studio.
See, the thing with the big house though is just like, damn, I'm secluded. You're Batman.
Hold
at
up.
that point. You don't come
I
out
don't want
until
my
it's
house to
nighttime.
be too
Batman
big.
is pretty cool.
Like I don't want my house to be like. I don't want my house to be like 10 stories big. I want it to be like a nice like cool design to where it's like not too much stairs that you have to walk up, but it's, what I see in my head where I want my house to look like is just too much for me. It's
I
too much
never
for me.
wanted a big house because like you get these big ass houses and you never know who's in your house.
But that's why I don't want it to
Yeah.
be huge. I want my property to be big, and I want my my dungeon area to be big. But like my house,
Dungeon.
yeah, bro.
One way
Like-
in, one way out.
Like 50 Shades of Grey type dungeons.
Nah, bro.
No? I would have one of those. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm just not that much of a freak, bro. Like I'm a freak, but like I'm not trying to tie and bond a girl up, bro, and like fucking hang her from the roof. And
There's a movie on Netflix I want you to watch. It's like part 1, part 2. You know what movie I'm talking about?
No,
I think it's like 365 days.
I heard about it.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna
Y'all
lie
gotta
to
watch
you.
that
I
movie.
saw the little preview and I
What is
said I want to watch that, but I
It's-
went to sleep.
It's wild.
what is it?
Okay, to break it down, you got this billionaire mafia son or whatever like that. He has like a dream of his perfect woman or whatever like that. And it just so happens that that perfect woman that he dreamed about is taking a vacation with her dude or whatever like that. And he sees her and he's just like, yeah, you belong to me. And at first, like all women, she's kicking, she's screaming like, no, get away from me. I'm with the dude. He pays the dude. So basically he buys like a woman for the dude to say, like, see, your dude ain't faithful. He'll cheat on you that fast. Like to kind of convince her. And he was like, yo, in 365 days, you're going to do whatever I want. You're going to love me. Sexual experiences is going to be top tier. And he does it. And she turns out to be a super freak. Like he breaks all her, I don't know what to say it, all her boundaries, all her, things she wouldn't necessarily do with somebody regular. She did it.
I feel like if anything, he probably just traumatized her, not necessarily.
You gotta
making
watch the
her
movie. The movie is deep. Like
freak.
it's not
I
just
mean,
all.
Sometimes making somebody a freak can be from traumatization,
I guess
being
so.
exposed to some extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you say it, I'm just like, damn. Is that the reason why I like this?
Yeah.
I mean, but I think every person that grew up from the 90s to at least.
No, really, I think majority of our generation are pervs to a point. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, if you never seen one of the Booty Talk
very
CDs,
sexualized.
What?
The Booty Talk
Sexual.
CDs.
Booty talk?
If somebody's seeing this right now, they know what I'm talking about. Loud, I know
I
you know what I'm
even
talking
know what
about.
you're talking
I know you
about.
know what I'm talking about.
What is that?
You know what I'm saying? The disc. Back in the day, they didn't have what we had.
I
They
know
had
they had
DVDs and,
well, I've never seen.
and
no
it would
booty
just
talk
say
shit.
different things on there. You pop it in, and you just like, okay, there it is.
I found my dad's porn collection when I was like 6, 7 in his shed outside,
Oh, damn, I
and
want
it was a very, very interesting experience for me. Like
Vivid.
it was a lot of magazines, a couple videos, but it was like I never thought like you really would find like your dad's porn stash, but then I found it.
I mean, nowadays you can't do it now, but back then, yeah.
I mean,
it's like
the only way you can find your dad's porn stash nowadays is if you just go through the search history.
Yeah, but back then it was
Porn's
different.
just not the same. Do you feel like porn looks better on the phone or like in pictures? Like on the magazine?
Honestly, bro, I think I'm desensitized to it at this point. I ain't.
Have
gonna
you ever
lie.
watched porn in VR?
No, and I'm kind of scared.
It's a good experience.
Now I'm kind of scared. And the only reason I'm sounding kind
There
of
we
scared,
go, everybody. Our generation.
I'm just kind of scared because I'm just like, yo, a real woman's touch will never equal to just visual,
No, I
visual.
feel that.
So I mean,
I feel that.
I think that would scare me because then I'll be like, well, I
You
really don't need
it
you
no
now.
more.
She be like, oh, well, you ain't washing this, you ain't taking the trash. I don't need you. I can click on 58 sites right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I need because my hand compared to somebody, a girl's mouth or vagina just feels different.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
just
so-
gonna- all right, next topic.
yeah, that was. It went from lottery to that.
No, really. You took it there.
Money
You did.
changes people that fast just by talking about it. That's wild. But could you see yourself in a poly relationship? Both male
No.
and female.
I cannot.
I mean, I've been through this before. I'll do it for like a month and then I'm over it.
Yeah, I can't.
Dude,
Well-
2 girls, dude. That's 2. Do we have to really? 2 girls, 2 vaginas,
Yeah, very
2 periods, 2 emotions.
Okay.
2 girls you gotta deal with.
Okay.
2 attitudes.
Okay.
That's 2.
Okay.
Is the sex worth it?
I mean,
Because what else do you need 2 girls for?
technically, you dealing with it wherever you go. Like,
I know, but my point is, dealing with one girl is a hard enough job on its own. You
But
have to satisfy one girl. Imagine you have to satisfying
then-
one girl is a fucking full-time job.
no, not
I
necessarily.
can't even disagree. No, I won't even say. As a woman, I won't say that we are generally hard to deal with, but we are more complex, in my opinion. I feel like it's more levels to us, so it's more for y'all, too much for y'all majority of the time. Like, take for instance Monty and his feeling like females are too emotional. Him not liking to deal with females that are too emotional.
Yeah, Monty would probably go into a corner, but I'm just saying, me personally, I see the benefits of it. 2 meals, I will never have to touch a clothing item ever.
You really think it's that
if
simple,
you
right?
if you get a woman that is,
It's like a dream,
because
man.
think
You're gonna
about
go
it like
home
this.
and it's gonna
Hold
be
on,
dinner
hold
on the table
Hold on,
every
think
fucking
about
night,
it
right?
Like this. Think about it like this. Instead of thinking about in your own satisfaction, thinking about it as a whole. It's 3 to a party. So with that being said, you don't. You're emotional. Go talk to your girlfriend. You want.
So what if they start arguing with each other and now they mad at you because you have to pick sides with them and now you in a whole goddamn conundrum
I guess
when
that's
you didn't
why
even
you
want to
gotta-
be there.
Everybody gotta agree to it.
Necessarily, you don't.
No,
have
but
to.
what I'm saying is y'all are already past beyond. The girls just get in an argument over something stupid that just happened. They just get into a disagreement, and now they're both running to you, and now they're like on some pick side shit because if you try to say that, she's
but
wrong.
I feel like
now,
that's something people just shouldn't do in general. Don't go bringing somebody else into your issues.
I mean,
If
but
that
if
is-
you're in a
especially-
relationship,
but
come
y'all-
on.
But technically, when y'all in a poly relationship, well, depending on what kind, because there's like categories to this shit now.
Yeah, for real.
But like,
Big
it's,
love type of shit or true love.
yeah, you're in love, supposed to be in a relationship with all of them. So if I'm spazzing out with this girl right now, that's between me and that girl. I don't have to go and take it to our husband type thing.
Because I guess, if you're, if one girl's mad at you, you can go to the other. But I guarantee you, if
Yeah,
one
but
girl's
if
mad
y'all
at you,
wanna
they're both
gather
going to be mad
Yeah,
at you.
that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
party of 3.
Yeah.
Y'all should be together as one, right?
Yeah, be able to
Yeah,
communicate. You
and
gotta
that's
be
what I
able to
would think.
talk.
Right.
Just like if
And
you're
they're
in a,
gonna
just,
come to the man, and if they have a disagreement, they're gonna be like, "Well, what do you think?" And no matter
Okay.
whose side you choose, the other one's gonna be pissed off at you.
No, man. You just gotta learn how to. You gotta know that. You gotta know the people that you
Well,
being
look,
involved
let
in.
me tell you, I'm one of those females that probably would be irritated in a situation and want to argue, so I just eliminate myself from that altogether. Like, I just want to deal with that.
Okay,
one
so
person.
for your standpoint, would you deal with 2 dudes?
No, hell no.
I mean, would you want to have another guy and fucking have the same girl?
Hmm?
Would you want to have a poly relationship with one girl and another guy? You share a girl with a guy?
No, I feel like you would have to, as a male spectrum, you would have to be like bisexual in a sense.
No, you don't. You don't necessarily have to have sex with the man. You guys just have to share that girl.
Yeah.
You don't even have to sleep in the same bed.
I mean, technically, I'm gonna put it like this. Have you ever been like?
You don't want to answer the question.
Have you ever been cheated on or something like that? Like, but without knowing it,
That
you're
don't happen.
technically sharing a woman. Technically,
Yeah, but it's not knowing.
well, it's not knowing, but I mean.
Now,
Would
if you
you
were
knowingly do it?
would you knowingly share one with another dude?
I don't see women as property, so like it is what it is.
So yeah, in
It
other
would-
words, he would be in a poly relationship with another man.
It wouldn't bother me because guess what? Now I don't have to
Hit
pay.
'em up, ladies.
I don't-
Hit 'em up.
I don't have to pay.
757964937.
Yeah, I
Hit
don't
'em up.
I don't have to buy anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm about to take her on a shopping spree. All right, cool, my dude. I'm gonna play my game. You like playing Call of Duty. All right,
But
I'm
you
play
think
Call of
that
Duty.
he's not gonna be on the same shit with you?
Okay, yo, you got Monday.
Hey, bro, I took her out on Monday. It's Tuesday. It's your turn.
All right, that's fine. That's cool. Sunday is a free for all.
Hey, bro, I smashed that this morning. You can have it now.
Okay, think how many. Okay, put it like this.
I just came in her mouth after you gave her a kiss
woman,
in the morning.
A regular relationship.
Yeah.
A regular relationship. Do you think that the women that you're dealing with are just one man? So you think she just did that thing that you like to you?
But was she
Maybe.
doing it to somebody else at the same exact time?
Not at the exact. Come on now.
I'm
You're
sorry,
not-
at
you're
the
not-
same time frame?
Come on now. You gotta have more. You have to have more an open mind to it. You're not going right in after he done left. You know what I'm saying? You
Bro,
know,
but let me ask you a question. If a girl sucked my dick this morning and then came and gave you a kiss later that day, you're gonna be okay with that?
oh no, we have to no.
All right.
But
So-
at the same time, it's just
good
like.
morning, baby. Oh, I just my bad. I saw it come in my mouth.
But you gotta have, if you're doing a poly, you have to have way more respect than that. Come on now, it's a difference between
That's
respect
why I
and
can't
being
do that
Bob.
He wants to be in a respectful poly.
You know what I'm saying?
He
You gotta
said,
have,
look,
you gotta have respect.
you can
at
have
the
her
end of the
Monday
day.
through Thursday. I got
You
her
gotta
Thursday night
have-
through
You
Sunday.
gotta have a certain.
I'll bring
type
her
of
back
respect.
Monday morning.
Would you have the same respect if you had two women? Like,
Two women. Come on, yeah, of course. If anything, if I'm doing one sexual act to one, we all join it in. Cause women.
So you ain't gonna do the same.
Well,
But
women,
no,
You want her
don't
to
say
go
because
brush her
women, because
teeth
they're.
and tell you.
Yeah. Like I'm not feeling all that, but that's just my choice. Cause I wouldn't be like, if a woman was like, yeah, I want another boyfriend. I don't know, that ain't gonna work for me. But if I had two girls that liked each other and I liked both of them and I got the same feelings, I'll rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I rock with it. It
So
is
is
what
there
it
a double standard when it comes to poly relationships?
It is a double standard, damn it. It's a goddamn double standard.
See, but this is my thing
I'm-
though.
you know what
Out of
I'm
this
saying?
entire conversation and talking about poly relationships, you've really been talking about the sexual aspect of it as the only positive.
No.
That's what was my point.
No. I
Yes,
said
yes.
money wise, that's a guarantee.
Okay.
That's great. When it comes to like doing things around the home, you know what I'm saying? Like
See,
as
but
a
that's
family.
not a get. I mean,
That's what I'm saying, it's
Educational,
not a
okay, and
guarantee,
I'll say
bro.
an educational benefit too,
but that's
because
the same thing. It's not really a guarantee if you're in a single relationship, like just
What up, brother Rona, Sean?
but see the thing is like you're picking these people that you're involving yourself in, so you have to have some type of similarities or some type of comparisons to make it work. I think y'all are just like, yeah, I'm gonna go down the street, I'm gonna pick a girl up from Jefferson, and I'm gonna go to Portsmouth and pick one up. Like I'm not doing that.
No, bro. Clearly, if you're gonna be in a poly relationship with two other people, that relationship had to have built itself through time. You're not just gonna go randomly pick up people. So our point is that it seems as if the only positive thing that you're gonna get out of that is the sex, and that's about it.
No.
The money, not guaranteed. The everything else you need, not guaranteed.
Okay, the sex can not be guaranteed either. One could be like, yo, I'm feeling it. The other one could say, yo, I'm not feeling it.
All right, but you're still getting sex with one of them.
Okay, you still getting money with one of them. Like, come on now.
Okay, I mean, however you want to look at it.
It's
You might be gay. I don't know.
no, bro. Like, it's one of those things where it can happen and it cannot. It could work and it cannot. I think poly's.
Let me ask you a question. Would you openly, knowingly, continuously have sex with one girl with another dude?
You talking about like a train type
Yeah.
status?
2 dudes, 1 girl, constantly.
Not constantly. No.
Or, I'm sorry, occasionally.
Not even the case. I mean, I ain't gonna
Because
lie.
in order to satisfy this girl, she wants that.
I mean, Marilyn Monroe did it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
a bad
It is what it is. What it is. I won't sit here and be like, yo, it ain't never happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? It has happened.
Anyway, what's the
I
next
think
question?
that's suspect in
No.
general.
Wow. Okay, so
Well, I don't know. Y'all go
Gotta
to the
pick yourself.
bathroom and
Out of this pickle, but
alright, we'll leave that for another date then.
what you got next, bro?
Would you have sex for a better position in the workforce?
fuck that job. No. Why would I do that? No. I would not. Now, I do believe that. Well, I don't know. Now I gotta think about that. Hold on. If I am satisfied with what I'm getting out of it, like it's not. Cause you know some people have sex with people that they're not even attracted to for real, just to get ahead in the workforce. If I'm attracted to the person, then
You're
I might.
making $40,000 a year. Bob, the VP was like, yo, I can change that 40 to 100. He got a bald spot, a beer belly, and he you know what I'm saying? He like, you gotta
He
throw
gonna
that.
give you an easy ass position to where all you have to do is direct people,
Yeah.
and you're gonna make 100K, 60,000 more a year, guaranteed money, do less work, better pay, better vacations, excuse me, more time off, and like company benefits. And you were just an employee there originally. You were just a cashier too.
You're a
basically.
temp. Let's say you're a
Yeah,
temp.
you're a temp.
this
I think you're thinking too hard. I think she
No,
would do it.
it's not that I'm thinking too
I
hard.
think she would do it.
It's just no, because I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
I think
I
most
couldn't.
women
Let
would.
me ask you a question.
I think most women have.
If Drake comes up to you, right, and was like, "You give me that kitty for one night, I'ma change your life." What you doing?
Play no games.
No, I'm not
Freaky.
even that attracted to
Freaky.
Drake, for real, for real.
But he's
No.
gonna change your
No,
life.
seriously, y'all don't understand. I guess what
She said she
people feel like, well, vagina really can be used as a weapon. It can be really
Sex
used as a
sells.
tool against y'all. But I value, like, mine is sacred to me. That's a lot of that. It gets deep when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I personally just can't do that. I have to really be attracted to somebody in order to.
How many people have you had sex with?
Y'all, I'm not that many at all.
I'm actually, you know what? I
respect
commend.
you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. No,
I
respect
commend
that.
that. I commend that. I commend that.
I respect that.
I commend that.
And it's not even that I haven't had the opportunity to. It's just that, like, seriously, if I'm not attracted like that, I can't.
I
can't
respect
do
that.
it.
I commend that
I
because
respect
the older I get, I'm just like, yo,
'Cause
she
some-
has a sense of value
Some
on
girls,
herself.
some girls will just fuck just because like they know they can get something out of it. Like girls
Yeah.
will literally, whether they actually like mean it or if girls will fuck you for money. Whether it's you paying them, straight paying them, or buying them shit, they know
some girls are groomed like that. Their mothers
know
are
some-
telling them.
I
that,
know some girls
hey,
like that. That's why I know this because I know some girls personally like.
Be
that.
like, you got a vagina. There's no reason why you should be broke. Type.
Oh, I
thing.
know this pussy got power. Shit, he got money. I'm a shit. I'm gonna get what I want. He can get what he wants.
I mean, there was one. It was like one girl out there that like sold her whole virginity for like $100 million. I mean, I feel like that would be worth it.
Damn,
100
shit,
million?
you can take my virginity for $1 million. Shit,
Damn, you cheap.
$1 million to fucking take my
You really
virginity?
pay for that though.
Are you kidding me?
It's some like old.
Hold on. It's not the same for a girl with a guy. A guy wants to lose his virginity like ASAP.
$1 million though.
I don't know because then.
Bro, I'll lose mine for free.
But $1 million though, you gonna get that?
I lost mine for free, bro. I lost mine and dumped her the same night.
Damn.
It was bad. Yeah.
See, and now
She was 17, I was 14.
And now, how do you feel about
We
it?
went through that. Oh, amazing. I fucked a 17-year-old. I lost my virginity at 14 to a 17-year-old
I'm about to hit.
that I met like 2 weeks prior.
Hey, look loud. I'm about to hit it. But how did that make you feel?
Phenomenal. I was able to go around school and brag about it.
I
Okay.
mean, it was the same way for me, but I didn't want to go bragging about it. Honestly, I wasn't really too proud about it either. It was more so of, I did it, and moved on.
Damn, it must have been bad.
Was you attracted to her?
I was a child too.
Was it in high school?
I was a child. Yeah, I was like 14.
Jesus.
I was like 15. I was 15. Yeah, out here being grown.
Damn.
But
See,
look,
I would
I
look at you and
still-
think you would be like a 17, 18 late bloomer. That's
Exactly,
crazy.
but that's the thing. After that 15, I didn't have sex again for maybe like 2-3 years.
You know, that's like, as a father with a daughter, like that's the scariest thing. When you said 14, I'm just like, oh, fuck.
See,
no.
but that's the thing. I hate that because it's a double standard when
Harry
it comes
Potter
to
status.
sons.
You know what's sad though? I honestly think that with the way the world is going, kids are gonna start losing virginities at 10, 12,
They
11.
are.
Like,
I mean, back in the day,
like way
They
more
were
often.
losing
back
back
in the
then.
day, that's how it went. Like,
Yeah,
you know
but
what
I'm saying, when did you lose your virginity?
15, 15, yeah, 15.
That's typically the age range is 14 to 16 years old. Let's be honest. For majority of
But it
most
wasn't
teenagers.
but it-
14 to 17. I'm gonna say
High school range.
high school
But
range.
it was like it was like a high school buff. Like, damn,
what I'm saying.
on my high school resume, got ass.
Yeah.
That's what
check.
I'm saying.
Like,
But
you know what I'm saying?
Because for me, like once I got sex once, because I was a freshman, sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore. So when I got sex once, I wanted it all the time. No, I was a freshman. Yeah, I was a freshman. Late freshman year. I remember that. And because when I was a sophomore, that's when I was dating a freshman. I was getting it from her all the time.
Jesus.
I took her virginity, and then it was just like,
Jesus.
That's the difference between women and men when it was like losing their virginity. Like you just said, oh, I wanted more after that.
hell yeah.
Like for me, it was more so of, that shit wasn't even worth it.
But it was weird though because once I got it once, it was like I started getting way more opportunities to get it. Like there was like a couple girls before I left that I was able to like smash that I never thought I'd be able to. Like the one chick, oh my god, her body was exquisite. Anyway, but yeah, I was proud of that one. But she smelled like fucking dead fish. It was bad.
Oh no,
And you
my
went
no,
through with it.
I would've
Fuck
just-
yeah, I did, dude. I was
Yeah,
young
dude.
and I didn't give a fuck at that moment.
You went through the Long John Silver's line. Fuck that. Hell no.
I ain't need it.
Nope.
I ain't need it.
I don't go. What? I don't give a fuck. You might as well. Shit. Hey, no, I'm good on that one.
What's the next question?
Does does money create happiness?
Depends.
Well, can money create happiness?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And anybody who says it can't, never had money. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm going to say it because money can create opportunity, right? Whether it's good opportunity, bad opportunity, money can create opportunity. And I feel like when you can have a constant stream of revenue coming through and you don't have to worry about nothing because you know that when you look at your bank account every week, it's going to just keep going up. Even though you're spending money and you're investing and you're doing whatever, it can make you happy. I feel like rich people are probably a hell of a lot happier than broke people. I can tell you that. Like, if you don't, why are majority of broke people depressed, sad, or always having fucking anxiety, whatever?
You know what's crazy about that though? I will say, but I've seen more rich people like going to the rehabs and the
because
suicides
of drugs and all of that.
and stuff like that. But it's because it's like
No.
I feel like it's trauma that they haven't got over.
Whoa. Did you see rich people or famous people going through that? Now it is a very, very, very
Epstein.
big difference. That's one person.
He's rich.
Look at Musk. Look at Trump. They're rich, but I don't see them trying to commit suicide. So certain people go through
They
certain
both
things.
kinda
Everybody's different.
But when you say those two,
Yeah,
I feel
but-
like they have more of a dictatorial type of feeling, and with
Exactly.
dictators, they don't care about killing themselves because it's more of a control thing.
Okay. Well,
Well, I don't feel like money really creates happiness. I feel like it can encourage happiness. Because just like you was just saying, like, why is it that everybody that's broke are depressed? Yeah, here we're depressed and upset because we don't have any money. Let's say we were to go somewhere where we like in like a village type thing. Though it's places like that still exist. They might be at the happiest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Really just living life happier than we could possibly ever be, simply because their quality of life is different. Now, money can create a better quality of life. Shit.
can I ask you a question? In order to live, what do you need?
Air,
Money.
Food, water,
water.
I'm sorry.
which is free.
In order to have a roof over your head and live like majority of human beings live, that's not on the streets. What do you need?
Money
reason-
here.
Money.
Money here. But this is what I'm saying.
It all
doesn't have to be
depends.
money.
It all depends because you don't need.
Exactly.
money
you
for
don't
all that.
need it. If you decided that you wanted to learn all of those crafts, or either let's say you got a group of friends that y'all all just know a bunch of different crafts,
And
type
y'all
thing,
built a community. You know
and
what
y'all
I'm
was
saying?
just like, come on, let's just do this.
So, I think depending on where you live,
I mean, you would still
money
need money
will
for
or will
supplies
not-
and stuff like that. but
Yeah.
I think
that's because of here.
that yes, depending on where you live, because different cultures are different, and really money doesn't matter as much. But if you're here, money, I think it does have a big impact on how happy you are, because the majority of people are struggling. Majority of people are having stress due to finances. That's like where majority of stress comes from, in my opinion. Most Americans are not making how much they need to in order to survive. So a lot of
That's
it.
just because this
is-
government shit doesn't really work, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
It doesn't
100%.
work for the minority advances.
Then
No,
it
it
doesn't
ju- it
work.
just-
If it doesn't work for everybody,
The
then
government,
it doesn't
the
work.
government just doesn't work for people, bro. It works for rich people. That's it. The government and how the United States is structured is for the rich to be rich and for the broke to stay broke.
I like that you said that because that's gonna get into the next topic. So we've all seen the Kanye and the Kyrie's about the anti-Semitic
What-
views.
What happened with Kyrie? I don't even know what happened, bro. I'm not even
Basically, he kind of agreed what Kanye
He
said.
shared a
Like
documentary. He didn't
Yeah.
even say anything.
okay.
he was kind of agreeing in the same put, and like they're basically
No, meaning like the NBA is overreacting to him putting. his
they're
opinion out.
overreacting to the point where they're trying to buck break him.
So you're taking one of your best players in the league and you're just gonna boycott him simply because of his opinion. That makes so much
Yeah.
fucking sense.
Same thing they did to
That
Colin.
That makes a lot of sense.
Same thing they did.
See, but from what I was reading up on like stats with Colin Kaepernick, he wasn't that good anyway.
He wasn't necessarily that good, but he was supposed to be a star player. He was
I
supposed
was about to say he had a pretty good.
Yeah,
Like,
he was supposed to be a star player. And
should've
because
gone
he did
south.
the whole kneeling thing, and Trump's like all America, America, and people weren't, oh, you're doing that to the flag, but they never, you know what I'm saying. But that's totally different. But like what I wanted to get into is because, and you said you wanted cringe, but juice at the same time. So the Jewish delegation, when it comes to how we live in, like bank systems, stuff like that. So, do y'all believe in the Illuminati in a sense?
Yes, I believe in Illuminati in a sense, but I do feel like everybody's understanding of it.
You slurring words, there's liquor in there.
I do feel like everybody's understanding of it is like skewed to a point. Nobody really knows.
That's because like it's a secret society. So what
Exactly.
really happens within that secret society, it's hearsay.
We know the name, but
It's whoever may have been a part of that secret society who comes out and starts speaking on it. Again, it's hearsay. It's what their experience of it was or whatever. It could have actually been real or could have been fabricated. People lie all the time.
But do you feel that a culture or an ethnicity could be in control of that?
What, of the Illuminati?
Like,
No, I think the Illuminati is just a group of the richest people in the world who have the most power and they control the vast majority of what happens.
now
in
what
the
I
world.
do believe is that those people higher up are all related in some form of way.
Whoa.
I feel like they're like not when I say related, they're family. I feel like it's
You're throwing me here. I don't.
okay. So
You're saying the people at the top?
people at the top because
Like the top 0.0000001%?
you're better when you have others. You're never that good alone. You can be good, but you won't be great.
Like-
you know what I'm saying?
like she was saying, like having different people that know different things or study different things and came together in a sense.
It was
You know one
something
thing that I think about though is that I feel like when you get so much money to a certain point, race doesn't matter to you anymore. None of that matters. Like when you
Really?
so take Jay-Z and you put him in the fucking room with Donald Trump. They're just two rich, powerful motherfuckers.
You really think that?
I mean, if you're in the Illuminati, if you all I don't really think, I don't know, if you're all in that same organization, whatever the fuck it is.
I feel like you said race doesn't matter, but legacy does.
I would go with
I don't
legacy
know too
over.
much of that.
I would go legacy over race
does,
because
but
when
the
you
only
say
way
race,
to keep your legacy is to keep it in the family.
So it's just all white people at the top. This is what we're saying.
I
wouldn't-
wouldn't say
I
all
wouldn't
white
even
people.
say
They're integrated by
white.
now.
I wouldn't even say white European.
Are we
I
all
feel
fucking our cousins? Is that what's going on?
at the
Look,
end of
it all
the
started
line,
from two people.
yeah, at the end of the line, you are in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I
I
feel
don't like to think about it like that. I really don't, because then I start feeling weird. Like everybody.
It's reality, bro.
Like I know, but like when you think about it, and next time you have sex, just think about it.
I mean,
Damn,
Kevin
we're
Gates
like
had no
fucking-
problem with
We're
it.
like 25th cousins.
Kevin Gates had no problem with
At
it. He
that
found
point, I
out.
feel like it doesn't matter. Like once you get to maybe
Oh,
like
so
my
then it's cool just fucking my first cousins then.
no, that's
I
what I'm
mean-
saying. Once you get to the point where if y'all didn't grow up together, you don't even know who this person is. Y'all like 6th, 7th, 8th cousins.
If you're
type
blood
thing.
religion, if you're blood related.
How
I
do you
mean,
even know
some-
if you're blood related?
Some
if
of
you
the most
never met
powerful
this
I know,
person?
I
leaders
feel what
did
you're
that.
saying. Okay.
That's
Some of
what
the
I'm
most
saying.
powerful
After a
leaders
while, it
in the
doesn't
world
matter.
had
So
that.
we're all just incest people.
We
Yeah.
are.
We are incest. At the end of the day, some of the most powerful, influential people in our history were incest.
Targaryens.
King Tut. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that were built like that.
Well, people were also a lot of pedophiles, I guess. I mean, if you look through history, there's a lot of pedophiles out there.
I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Look at Elvis.
yeah, that's the first.
Elvis was like what, 30? Married a 15-year-old, and everybody was like,
I
"Oh,
mean,
you
how do you feel about somebody like what's his name, Leonardo DiCaprio, who like only dates from like 20 to 25-year-olds, like in that age range,
I mean, if it works for him,
I would say it like this
Yeah, how would you
because
feel?
at 25,
like 65. So
yeah, you don't know the world for what it really is, but at the same time, you have a general lane of what's wrong and what's right.
That leads me to a question. This is I think a good question. What is the age that deteriorates the age gap to where that doesn't matter anymore. Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah.
So like, to where it's like you could be like 5 years apart and it's just like, all right, whatever.
Once you hit like the 40s, 50s, I feel like it wouldn't matter.
So you think if you're like 26 dating like 20-year-old, 21-year-old?
I personally feel like it depends on the years that you're apart. Like, okay, like 4 or 5 years to me personally, like let's say I'm 14, but this guy's 18. But like, let's take for instance like high school.
Yeah,
we're all in school together.
Yeah.
So that's like they might look at it as when he graduates. Oh, you're being a pedophile. No, bro, we all went to school together.
Well,
that's like
I mean, even seeing a freshman dating a senior to me was a little.
it was kind of like, but then that goes into people's maturity levels.
Yeah,
and
because
everything, so.
women. It is a scientific fact that women mature way faster than guys. So that freshman might have the age of a freshman, but mentally she might be senior.
Because when I was a freshman, I fucked a senior, and I lost my virginity to a senior. So, yeah.
Well, then that female wasn't very mature.
Oh no, she was. I dumped her the same night because she was fucking other dudes, like right before.
Oh wow. Okay.
Her friend was there with her and told all of her business to my brother and my other homeboy. And when we were done, they told me everything. So that ride home, taking them home, 45-minute ride home, was awkward.
I feel like at the end of the day they failed you because they knew.
No, my brother was banging on the door, bro. My brother was banging on the door, telling me to stop. But I'm just like, bro, I'm fucking right now. I need y'all to leave me alone.
And this is the one with the fish, right?
No, that was a whole different girl.
Oh, okay.
No, the girl I lost my virginity to, her shit didn't smell at all.
I felt like that would be so dramatic, like, no, stop, and you're just like, ripping it slowly off and shit, like that would.
No, like we were already like mid fucking when he started banging. That's why I was just like, bro, leave me alone. Like whatever it is, you guys can just wait until I'm done. And then when I was done, we went to take them home, and my brother was like, you just need to wait. And then he started telling me everything that her friend had told them, and then. And she said that she told them because she felt bad because it seemed like I really liked that girl because I did at that moment. But I only really noticed that I really only liked the fact that I was fucking her, honestly, because I was like losing my virginity, you know. But yeah, that was a good 45-minute ride home. That was awkward.
Damn.
Yep.
That's wild.
That was awkward. Next question.
I'm sorry. I was gonna hold this one, but as a female, I feel like you can hold your own to certain questions. So I commend you on that one because, never mind, I ain't gonna try to bash nobody. But at the end of the day, who has it harder, women or men?
I feel like once upon a time, I don't know, I was going to say once upon a time men did have it harder. So I have this debate quite often. I genuinely do feel like black women especially, or ethnic women are at the bottom of the totem pole. Now, I will say that I do feel like it's getting worse for men simply because women are starting to really just not give a fuck about how
they're making them sissies.
Ooh, T, no, you're wrong. T said women. I disagree.
So women, okay. So we got two women have it harder. I want to know.
No. Oh, yeah, she said women. I disagree.
I want to know, in a sense, like, what makes it harder for a woman?
I feel like y'all's expectations are pretty simple. Men are expected to live up to a certain standard that isn't necessarily as high as a woman's, in my opinion.
And I want to quote, she said men. I want to say she said men.
Hold on. Restate what you just said. I want to understand what you just said.
I feel like y'all are, y'all.
Like, we have higher expectations of y'all?
No. Shit. How do I get this
Or
out?
y'all have higher expectations of us? Meaning, like, y'all expect more out of us than we expect out of y'all? Or is it vice versa? Or, I mean, the other way around.
I feel like y'all's expectation, like, y'all aren't expected to, let's say, all right, so y'all are expected to pay bills, go to work, be a provider, a protector, things like that.
The two P's.
You know, I guess we expect you guys not to be, hoeing around, stuff like that, but we actually accept that out of men.
Y'all accept hoes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know how many women get cheated on, bro?
Yeah, you
and they go right back.
Right back.
I was just watching Baby Boy last night.
I feel like we've been groomed to pretty much cater to a man in how he feels, in making sure that everything is right for him. now that's why I'm saying I feel like the tables are starting to turn a little bit, where I feel like y'all are starting to get it just a little bit more harder, because now females are being more vocal about how they feel. They're really not giving a fuck about y'all. They are being vocal about that.
Okay. Okay. You made me understand more. Yeah, I think men have it a lot harder nowadays. I feel like back in the day, 60s, 70s, women had it pretty hard because they would be in the workplace getting disrespected left and right. They'd be getting harassed and all this, and nothing would be done about it. I do feel like back then women had it a lot harder. I do think that in today's age, men have it a tremendous amount it's a lot harder to be a guy for multiple reasons. For a lot of the things that she said, that we're expected to be a lot of things, and we're expected to have zero emotion. We're not, but I also do feel like they are trying to over feminize men these days, and they're trying to make men very feminine these days for whatever the reason is. I'm an emotional guy myself, so
Monty, I don't think that we don't expect y'all to have no emotion.
I disagree. I disagree.
Y'all to have more emotional intelligence. There's
No,
a difference.
yeah, but that's the thing is that y'all think. I think
Emotional
that women
intelligence,
think
I
that
like
they are a
that.
lot more intelligent than men emotionally. When I think a lot of men are actually really in tune to their emotions, that they're not able to just like properly express them correctly because they don't actually have the opportunities to like women do.
Exactly. So there's some ignorance there. You can acquire a little bit more intelligence and emotions, where you learn to vocalize them.
Yeah, but
when
that's the problem though, is that
Yeah.
when men vocalize their issues, now they're being held against them. Like every time I vocalize an issue or something that I have like an insecurity to a girl that I'm seeing, she'll somehow use that when we're arguing against me, and it's like so. Or if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm
but
gonna
I
get
feel
an
like that
attitude.
depends on
now.
the type of girl that you're messing with as well.
That's
If
a lot
she's
of girls,
using
though.
that against you, and then take for instance,
girls
since you
can be
want to
petty
use
when they nag.
that, what do guys always say about women? They always nagging, right?
'Cause y'all are.
Okay, if we're always nagging, then don't feel like, oh, well, we can't voice our opinions or we're going to have something to complain. That's how y'all do.
No,
Whenever
I mean,
we
but
voice
we-
our opinions, y'all
I think-
label it as nagging.
But
Because
I think
it's
I
like-
think men and women equally nag each other. We're always nagging for shit like sex and for shit that we want. Y'all are always nagging for shit that y'all want. I think it's an equal nag on both ends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I will
just
agree
being
with
honest.
that.
Like
I
I
will
don't
agree
even
with
want to
that.
sit there and say
like-
that women nag more. They don't.
I-
We both nag just as much.
I feel like if like he said, like women, they tend to hold certain situations. Like if a man comes to a woman and is like, yo, I'm having a bad day, and he might just break down because he just can't hold the weight. That woman in an argument in the future would use that in an argument to win or to have that upper advantage. As in, like a guy, like most guys, and I'm gonna say this as a guy with kids that have done with the postpartum depression and stuff like that. Most women, when they get to that point, they be like, "Man, my body is trash, and I want this fix, and my boobs aren't the way they used to be, and I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, they don't feel appreciated or something like that." And guys naturally just like, "No, babe, you're perfect, you're fine, you're gorgeous."
Not all guys.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
not
I was
all
gonna
guys.
say not all
Not
I
all
will
guys.
say-
a lot of guys don't
I-
understand that aspect of females at all.
Well, I would
Because
say.
sometimes postpartum can get crazier than just feeling like, oh, I just
Well,
don't feel like
I'm saying in a general sense, as when that happens, a guy won't go into a future argument and be like, "Yeah, you was depressed, and I had to deal with that shit."
I have witnessed guys do that.
Really?
Yeah, I have, bro.
Yes.
I've done that. I'm not
Really?
giving. Yeah, when I got into an argument with my ex, bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. There was a time where I was like, "Yo, I have been dealing with your emotions and your depression and all this shit for a long ass time, shorty. It's like I don't know what else you want me to do." But it gets to a certain point because when you're constantly trying to tell somebody that they look good, that they're beautiful, that they're this and they're that, and they're constantly like, "No, I'm still not," and they don't want to take your word for it. So then it makes you feel like your opinion's deteriorated.
That's clinical. She had a clinical depression. Like I don't believe that there was anything you could have said to make that any better.
So, but I'm still the bad guy in her eyes. I'm still the bad
Because you
guy in
said it.
everybody else's
You
eyes
brought it
because
up.
no, it would be in mid argument. I'm not the one bringing it up. She'll start talking about her shit, and I'll be like, "Look, I don't know what else to tell you because I keep trying to tell
No,
you that
that's what
you're
I'm saying.
beautiful,
You know
but you
what?
keep telling
At
me
the
you're
end
not."
Of the day, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like either men or women have it worse per se. I feel like we have an issue in certain categories.
Yeah.
Like women have different struggles than men have, which is the reason why I feel like women need men, because we complete one another. Where I struggle, you may be my strength.
Shut me up on that when you got it.
Yeah, actually, you made me real silent. Like, I had to come back in my head, but
I
I'm
did
like,
too until she
that
said
shit's-
that, and then I was.
That shit.
I was
That,
like,
see,
alright,
that's
you
why I
got me.
gave her the question, because I'm just like, she's strong enough to say it and understand it and break it down.
Yeah.
I do think that there are more aspects where men do have it a lot worse, like in the court systems when it comes to childcare,
Definitely.
finances, marriage, divorce, shit like that. Women are in favor when it comes to that, and that's the majority of struggles and the majority of problems that a majority of men are going through, where their kids are getting taken away from them, to where the court systems are really fucking them over, and it's always going in the woman's favor. Don't care what anybody says.
This here is for T, because you said that. This here's for T.
T's been in the chat too. T, shout out to T, man. We miss you
shout,
today.
yeah.
T.
We miss
Hi.
you
You left me lonely, man.
She's been here though. She has been here. I just haven't been looking at the chat.
I told her that I took one of her questions, and you know what I'm saying, because I really wanted to get deep down, and I've seen it in both regular standards and entertainment standards, you know, from both couple standards and stuff like that. Is there a double standard for domestic violence?
I want to understand the question better.
So let's say it like this. A woman beats on a man, right? A man calls the cops. Cops, most of the time are dudes, unless you choose what kind of cop you want to come. And they're looking like, damn, like, yo, you got your ass beat.
Wait, you can choose what kind of cop you want to come to your house?
Yeah.
I want a female, bad, sexy cop.
Not like that. Like, you get to choose between a female.
I didn't know
You get to choose between a female and a male cop to
Yo, I
deal
saw
with
a
the
sexy
situation.
ass female cop at Waldo. Oh my god, she was tatted
See,
up.
that right there,
Thick little booty.
you're using the power for the wrong reasons.
Sexy little thing.
But I'm just saying, like,
Why do you even have that power?
or like you're around your homeboys and you talking or whatever like that, and you're like, yo, shorty swung on me and she threw shit at me and she tried to stab me, tried to kill me, you know what I'm saying, like that. Versus a girl going like, girl, he punched me in the face, he slapped me, he grabbed me up. Is there a natural double standard when it comes to domestic violence, or is it all equal?
I think it's gonna be held to the situation. Did she leave any wounds? Did she bruise you? Did she actually physically like hit you with a pot or a pan? Like, do you have bruises? I think if a cop were to show up to your door after you called them for a domestic violence case on your wife or girl or whatever the case is, and they come and you're not bruised, you're not hurt, they're probably gonna look at you and be like, all right, well, y'all have a good day, y'all try to keep calm. But I feel like if there was a situation where the cop showed up and you're bruised the fuck up and there's fucking blood dripping everywhere, they might treat it way differently. Because I have recently just seen a video where a girl did get arrested for literally abusing her boyfriend.
Really?
Like, she got arrested because he fucking called the cops on her because she fucking sliced his arm with a fucking whatever the fuck.
Okay, so I had shared one of these videos on Facebook, right? And it was different. It was in a different language, but it looked kind of common. The girl said whatever. She threw up her hands, whatever, walked up to the dude, popped his ass, like slapped him. He didn't say no words. All he did was cock back, same thing. Didn't punch, didn't throw, didn't body slam. Popped her ass again. But she flew. Like, her ass, like, went a couple distance. Is there, like, a double standard with that because she hit him first? Like, are you supposed to accept the repercussions for what it is? Or are you just supposed to be a man and be like, suck it up and be like, oh, yeah, it's what it is?
I don't think you should be hitting each other at all.
Okay.
That's it.
I have boys. So I genuinely feel like keep your hands off of the boy. You don't have to worry about the boy putting hands on you. Domestic violence goes both ways.
Well,
You're just not supposed to put your hands on somebody, period.
I mean, guys, they will just hit girls. I mean,
Yeah.
It seems like a common practice out in Virginia, to be honest with you. I've heard
But do
a
you
lot
not
of
realize
guys.
how many girls actually do just lay their hands on their guys?
Oh, I know. Like, I know. Trust you and me, I know.
Like,
but
it's ridiculous.
I mean, I'm a fair believer as you don't put your hands on me, I don't put my hands on you.
Exactly.
It's that simple. If I'm in a relationship and I see that shorty starts to hit me over some dumb shit, even if it's play slapping, I don't play that. I can't slap you unless I slap you in the booty. I'll slap your booty cheek. But I can't slap you in the face. I just can't do it. One, I just morally can't do it. And two, I'll get in trouble if I slap you in the face.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Like what you said, but I got a feeling that you in your head you're thinking of a woman to be kind of minuscule in a sense. You were dating Ronda Rousey, and we all know how Ronda Rousey is.
Oh, she could definitely beat my ass. Shit.
And she swing on you and two-piece your ass. You gonna sit there and be like, "Well, you're a woman."
No,
so
fuck
it is
no.
what it is.
No. If I'm dating Ronda Rousey and she has fucking lethal hands, hell no. You put your hands on me, shit, I'm getting money out of you, bitch.
Oh, so you just gonna sue?
I feel
Hell
like
yeah, I'm
you-
a super
oh,
red.
oh,
For
oh,
everything
you
she
can
got.
determine the disrespect in a slap or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel
I'm
in
just
a male's
saying, bro.
in a male's perspective, because I guess I see where you're going with it. Is like a guy shouldn't necessarily put his hand like.
A man
They are-
shouldn't put his hands on a woman,
They
but a
are
woman shouldn't put her hands on a
supposed to
man.
be more physically stronger than women. So I get what you're saying. Like, don't go for it. But if in certain circumstances, a girl can just swing on a guy and it just like catch them off guard, hitting them in the face, spitting in somebody's face.
Oh, that's
That's
assault to me.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
That is
so
so
what it was-
disrespectful.
here's
At
the
that
last
point,
question.
you kind of don't.
Here's the last
care.
question that I got. Would you fight a dyke?
Huh?
Would you fight a dyke?
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. I know nothing but
I'm
big
sorry.
dykes.
Hold up.
200 pounds.
We have to stop. Rewind. We're gonna get canceled. A stud.
You can't say dyke?
They don't like that.
Oh, I said it. My bad. Stud?
I'm not trying to disrespect you guys. I'm sorry. It's just like what I'm used to saying. But you guys don't like that. I was corrected.
Are you
one day.
serious?
Yeah, they really don't.
Really?
Yeah, it's stud. Be correct. I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to
Yeah,
disrespect.
ask the question again.
Yeah. Would you ever fight a stud?
Fuck yes. At that point, I know more studs out here that are 200 plus, 5'9" and above. Matter of fact, you want to be a dude? I'm gonna show you what a dude.
That's
goes
how I
through.
feel. If you wanna act like a dude, I'm gonna treat you like a dude. That's how I feel about that.
See, but that's how I feel about a female hitting a guy in the first place. If you know that that's a guy. If you felt like you wanted to go up and swing on that guy like he was just like you were a guy like him, then you should be expected to get hit back.
And then
I feel you on that.
and see, it's like a double standard. So it's just like, would you fight a trans woman? Because technically they verify themselves as a woman, but that's a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That
All right, if you're a girl transition to a guy, right? You're a guy now, right? Yeah, I'll fight you. You're a guy. You identify as a guy. You got whatever. A guy who turned into a girl, I'm still going.
you know what I'm saying? Though, like, that's confusing. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Because I have an aunt who was my uncle, so it's like, would I ever fight my aunt who used to be my uncle? I don't think I could do it.
But that
Nah, I
just
don't think I
goes
could,
back.
actually.
No, bro. Because
She
it should be
might
no
got a
double
C cup.
standard.
She might got a C cup, but she's 6'5", and her name was Stacy, but now it's Steven. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do I mean? Or Steven now is Stacy. Like,
I just
what are
feel
you
like
supposed to do?
I feel like honestly, if I'm just getting hit that many times to where it pisses me off that bad, I'm just gonna swing on anybody.
I feel like the fact that there's so many different categories of people that identify as certain, things.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good topic for next week's show.
Like that's the reason why it shouldn't be no double standard, because there's no such thing as a double standard anymore.
It's a triple, quadruple.
No, really, it's too
quintuple.
many of them.
It's a big catastrophe anyway. Eric, close the show out.
Honestly, bro, you know what's so bad about what I'm about to do right now? I've watched you close out the show so many times, but I'm flabbergasted. I don't know.
He has completely failed.
I
today.
failed. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying?
I set him up for
I
failure
know
today.
what
Right? I set him up for failure at the beginning of the show because I really thought that for some reason in my heart I had full faith that he was going to be able
But
to
he
just be like,
failed
I got
too,
this.
ladies and gentlemen. He failed too. You failed too.
I didn't fail. I just put you to the test and you failed.
Thank you for tuning in to another show at A Monty.
No, you failed too.
I
okay.
did. I don't know.
All right, guys. That has been a great
You know,
episode.
sorry, you're supposed to say it.
I appreciate you guys for coming through. We will see you guys next week. T, we hope to have you back next week. This is A Chill. It's just a podcast. Until next week, we are out. Peace.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah,
That's different.
see.
You can't expect somebody to go off of that and it's different every time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's literally, hey, this is A Chill. It's just a podcast. We will catch you guys next week.
So hold on, when you say
Yeah,
that, so with your co-host and the people that you bring on board, we can make it our own, right? Because you know how I get.
Yeah.
I make it my own.
That's
so
why I was saying just close.
You
All
are
right.
a very animated
So
person.
I
Yeah,
just want
that's what I'm
y'all to-
saying. So I'm
I
just
want
like,
y'all to start
close the show,
preparing
man.
yourself.
yeah, like, did you want me to animate it like I get
Go
animated?
ahead.
Oh, shit, we're still live with it. All right, close the
Go
show.
You know what
ahead.
it is. 757. It's your boy Just Said, the Toxic Lover himself, and this is A Chill. It's just a podcast. Tune in next Monday for another great episode. Boom. That's not that hard. I could do that.
Say it,
I
don't
thought you
spread.
wanted.
Virginia Radio.